Hello and welcome back everybody to yet another Gregtech New Horizons live stream. Hopefully you're all doing very well today so far. Let's get some music going right now in the background so that way you guys don't have to listen to nothing but the fan. Which, I'm going to be moving the fan in the other direction, so I do apologize about it probably leaking into the microphone. Yeah, it definitely is leaking into the microphone. We got some music playing though now, although that song is not it. I don't know, some of the newer music here on Spotify for Minecraft is not that good. Here, hold on. We'll start with the old faithful there. Or maybe we'll go back to YouTube and find all their music again. So we got all that going. Let me grab the links for the stream, share it with everybody, and then we can get going. People in the Discord, oh no. There we go. There's that Discord, and then the official Gregtech New Horizons Discord. Hey, so there's all that. Perfect. So that's all good. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick too, and then we're gonna start. So I don't want to be dehydrated. I was very warm at work, so I'm gonna grab some water. Cat is just chilling, sleeping, or like laying down on the luggage bag. Alright, we are back though, and I'm going to turn down the fan. So you hopefully don't hear that. Hold on, microphone, move further away. What are you picking up? The microphone's picking up some noise and I don't know what it is. Alright, we're turning the fan back up. Alright, that's all that. Apologize for the late start. I see there's 2 people in the stream. I didn't see anything in the chat yet, unless it's broken. Hold on. Opening up my phone too as well, just in case, because then usually a bit better, more accurate chat reading here. Okay, there we go. Welcome in everybody. Darius, how you doing today? So, probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream, maybe an hour, hour and a half. There we go, we're recording. We're also going to go make sure we can go live on TikTok, which I don't know what the heck happened with that one. Alright, well, we have to reset the window. Why does my stream always decide not to play on my phone? I don't understand that. Okay, there's the video there. Select Java, apply. Stretch to screen. Go live. Doing great. Glad that you're doing great. I got work tomorrow, and then after that, I'm not sure. It's possible I might get sent to a different place to work at, or if maybe there's any reason to stay at this one for Wednesday. But after Wednesday, I am 99.9% sure I'm not going to be working at this place. So I might go to a different factory or whatever, industrial place. But if not, then I'll be doing some live streaming, maybe some more video editing. Alright, there we go. Had to get some water. That way I don't die. Gotta stay hydrated. But we are on the moon, so that is all good. We have 1 tank of oxygen. Okay, we have the other one in our inventory. Also, might turn down the music here just a little bit. Chimpanzees Benini, welcome back. How are ya? Okay, there's that. Let's get back to mining. All the oxygen in the world. Let's set up an automatic miner if we can. Which I don't even think we have. Hold on. We'll keep the rocket and the launch pad in our inventory just in case. We don't want that getting blown up. So then everything in this chest can get out. If it's not an ore, it does not belong. Actually, that can go back. Perfect. Okay, and then some of this other stuff can go back in the other one. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. This guy... Where's all of our ores? Ore. I could have sworn there was aluminum. There was aluminium. Steel. I don't really use it, but... Let's get all this out. Take the cobalt back. Tinker's Construct Cobalt Ingot. Huh. Didn't even know. Okay, well, I guess there's different things then. Okay, I gotta move my TikTok chat as well again. It's not in a good spot. Actually works out perfect right there. Alright, so, turn on our stuff on the map. Bauxite, ilmenite. What do we need for our quests? HV. Ilmenite. You actually get more ilmenite from the bauxite vein, but maybe you are here for the chromite. So we need ilmenite, chromite, uvarovite, or uvarovite, something like that, and then perlite, whatever all that stuff's used for. Let's go mine some chunks here. Roderick is cool, hello. I wrote that test I was taking about last time, and I think I will get from 34 to 38 out of 40 points. So, you made your own, like, practice test, is what I'm hearing? And then, you took a practice test? Huh, I'm early. What's going on, Ace? How you doing? Also, welcoming everybody on TikTok. Taz, Mystical, Dibba, and Maul. Welcome in. Alright, silly me. I gotta actually bring a chest with. Or both, I should say. What's going on, Naruto? The one Koning something dude. Isn't that German? I don't know. I also love the fact that we're gonna get aluminum out of this. Uses. Yeah, we're gonna get 2 aluminium out of it, out of each ore, and then I guess just bauxite. Which bauxite? I don't even remember what bauxite's used for. I'm sure that 10 tasks are 100% right. One that is 4 points worth, I don't know 100%. And the last one worth 2 points, I didn't have time to finish. Oh, so did you actually take the real test? Or did you take your own practice test? But either way, that's not too bad. Even then, yeah, that's pretty good. That you already know, like, that much of it. What's going on, Dreamy? And Stitch Lover and Slushy Cream. Sodium Illuminate Dust. Sodium Illuminate in water. Aluminum hydroxide. CO2 and heated bauxite slurry. Huh. Get a lot of alumina and other stuff. Monkey Man, hello. Do I get aluminum from bauxite? No, we get grossular. Okay. So, getting sodium persulfate once again would actually be pretty good, because then we get a bunch of rutile for titanium. So use the rutile, turn it into... Ooh, we take chlorine and rutile, make carbon monoxide and titanium tetrachloride. Use the titanium tetrachloride, raw rubber, polyvinyl acetate, ethylene air. Weird. Make a lot of random stuff. Larry, Jennifer, and Kian, welcome to the stream. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So, titanium tetrachloride in the blast furnace with magnesium, which we have a shit ton from our iron. So our auto iron farm is going to be perfect for actually making ourselves titanium. That's awesome. What's going on, Union and Red Pug? Then we get a hot titanium ingot and then magnesium chloride. So hot titanium. Get titanium ingots. Dang, that is so cool. We're going to get titanium soon. Magnesium chloride. Take that with sodium. And you get the 2 magnesium back. Oh, say that's right. We don't even need it back. Is it me, or does Gregtech require like an engineering degree or PhD in chemistry? It can feel like that, but you don't need it. Surprisingly, even without any knowledge, I think that the quest book just does a really good job of explaining a lot of stuff. Or at least being able to use the NEI, you'll be able to find pretty much everything. But thank you very much for all the likes. And the follow, by the way. Thank you. What's going on, Joom? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much for asking. I made a few from the years earlier, so I had a good image of what could be on that test. And you did take the real one. Okay, I just made the same oxygen farm from obsidian that you have, and I'm in Eevee, and I just automated oxygen. You just automated the same way now, right? You didn't have that same automation earlier. It is a really good one, because then you get the obsidian, you get magnesium, silicon, and the iron. That's why I like it a lot more than just, say, the sugar, although the sugar is good for carbon, so technically you could have both if you use enough oxygen. But, do you play any Gregtech yourself, Thorax? If not, I do highly recommend it. Even if you don't think you're going to finish the pack, it's still something you can, like, enjoy and come back to so many times. Say if you're bored, you want something to play for an hour, just sit there and grind and slowly, you know, take it piece by piece over time. Zelda nerds for the win. Welcome to the stream. I just use ender leaves. I just made the same oxygen farm. Okay, read that. I just use ender leaves to transform cobblestone to endstone for the obsidian. So I don't use redstone as you do. Doesn't sound half bad. I really just hope that I didn't screw myself with the, not the nether, but the end. To where, because I've already died, that some of the quests or the achievements I can't get, like, that's the only thing I'm worried about for, honestly, any achievements, is the ones with killing the ender dragon without dying. Too complex for me. I barely can handle stuff like Sky Factory. Can't say I've played that, so I'm not really sure what that's all like. All good, though. You know, everybody likes their own things. Everybody likes, super technical stuff like Gregtech like this, like me, and then, obviously, other packs where maybe it's just like a sync of just some other random cool mods or just stuff to explore is better off for other people. I can do it, but it's much less complicated for me. Yeah, it's all good. As long as you have something that you enjoy, that's the only thing that really matters. Do you play any other games by chance? Any other crafting survival, I guess, to be more specific? I don't want to spoil anything, but you would have to die anyways to do all the quests. The weird ones. Okay. I mean, the only thing is, like, maybe not just, like, the dying, but dying in the end before the Ender Dragon. Or just, like, dying in general before the Ender Dragon. That's the only thing I'm worried about. It says, oh yeah, don't, like, kill the Ender Dragon without dying. Which I'd assume means that I can die anytime before the Ender Dragon, but once I get into the end, then I can't die until after she's dead. Yeah, let me see the quests again. Hardcore challenges. See, these are the achievements. Deal the finishing amount of damage to the dragon using a bed explosion. Don't kill a single Enderman during the dragon battle. And then kill the dragon without dying. Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting seeing. I'd be really sad if I can't get those. Not really, but I do play other games like first-person shooters, e.g. Ultra Kill or Half-Life 2. Okay. The only really other first-person shooters that I used to play was, what do you want to call it? Call of Duty. But it's been probably a couple of years since I played Call of Duty. Probably like 2 or 3 at least, I think. I don't even know if I played Call of Duty here. I think it's at my last apartment that I lived at. But either way, I want to say thank you very much once again for being here and jumping into our stream today and helping us reach our follower goal. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, today's nothing really super interesting to be going on. We're just collecting all the resources we can from the moon just because we need literally a crap ton of everything. We gotta make it worth our trip coming over here. I also need oxygen before I die. Let's get out of here. No, you're not helping. Come on now. I had the 2 quests from the left taken, and I died before the end, but not in the end. Okay, so you still got the quest completed, even though you died before the end. That's good to know. Hey, Big Red, and Manu? Mono? I just didn't use the bed. Well, it's good you at least got the other ones then. That's nice. What's going on? I'm better, maybe. I really wish you could right-click these into the menu here. Although I thought there was a quick button in order to open this menu or a different one. Ref, thanks for making me lovable. Welcome to the stream. So we do have another chest. Let's do this one for just moon blocks. Although we will want to take it back home with us. How do you understand all of this? Honestly, I probably wouldn't understand nearly as much as I do now if it wasn't for a lot of my amazing viewers that I would believe are smarter than me. But the quest book does a really good job at explaining everything, in my opinion. Have you played Gregtech New Horizons before, Ref? Or have you just, like, seen clips of it everywhere? Oh my gosh. This is what I get for not actually... Oh boy. This is what I get for not having anything down here to actually be lit up. Yeah, that's right. Start shooting each other. I'm wearing night vision, so it's actually like pitch black down here, and I just didn't know it. Also, thank you very much for all the likes. I greatly appreciate it. If you really do enjoy the stream, if you also wouldn't mind maybe helping us reach our goal of 300 followers, I'd greatly appreciate that. I've only seen clips. Okay, fair enough. Hey, Eat Boob, how you doing today? Hold on. Perfect. 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 Or maybe not so perfect. Hold on. But yeah, people make it seem a lot harder than it is. But honestly, in my opinion, yeah, if you were to just start it and just take your time, read the quest book for a little bit when you first start, I think it's pretty easy to like understand and follow along like once you actually kind of get started. Side Trinek, I butchered your name, I'm sorry. Welcome to the stream. And thank you very much for the follow, Ref. I greatly appreciate that. Alright, at least we got some light in here. Alright, we got that guy back. Hey, Brian, thank you very much for the follow and the likes, and welcome to the stream. How you doing, Brian? Alright, we'll mine up this way a little bit. Dang. I really do need to get some, like, HV miners back to the moon here, but by the time I get them all, it'd be too late, and it's not really worth it, I would assume. Turn that off, F7 on. Yeah, like, I don't even know what half these resources are going to be used for. At least I know, like, the aluminium, that's going to be good for, obviously, making aluminum stuff that's used in literally everything. I want to play with mods, but I don't know any good ones. So, there was... It looked good. I don't know if it actually is good. It was one that's kind of like a kitchen sink pack where it's just a bunch of mods together. So I don't know if it's actually going to end up being nice or if it's like more story driven or like goal oriented. But it was called Homestead. That was one that I really wanted to check out. RL Craft is pretty fun for me, but RL Craft is difficult because it's unfair. Like, you go mining, things try to kill you. You try to chop down trees, things try to kill you. You go to do some farming, things try to kill you. Although, it's kind of like Terra Firma Craft, though. Terra Firma Craft, like, cows murder you for trying to, like, milk them or something like that. That's yet another mod pack that I want to play. But it's going to be so long before I can actually play into another mod pack because this is going to take me probably another 2 years before I actually get to it. Find bauxite. There we go. We finally got another quest completed. Priest of Corruption. Hello. And Lindsay, or Lindsay? Lindsay? Say Lindsay. Dragora or normal? So I would want to finish up the normal one first before going to Dragora, because Dragora is technically like the second one, right? Isn't RL Craft just really realistic Minecraft? Yeah, you could kind of say that, other than the fact that everything spawns something to try and kill you, because that wouldn't be really realistic. Is your Twitch the same username? So I do have a Twitch. I don't really use Twitch anymore. I'm mainly only on YouTube. Like, that's my main thing, is YouTube, and then TikTok. But yeah, same name, same profile picture. Make it nice and easy for you guys. Oh no, the blue ghost didn't get the oxygen gear. Oh yeah, that's true. I just realized that. He doesn't have any oxygen gear. Oh, it is a ghost, so it doesn't need oxygen. It's fine. Also, I think that was Priest. Thank you very much for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. And all the likes, Eat Boob, and everybody else that's liking. Thank you very much. Thanks for making me lovable. No, not at all. Dragora is what I started on, and I raged so much, it's so much harder. Okay, well that's interesting to know, because yeah, that's a lot more difficult. I didn't know that it was more difficult. Maybe I did when I watched the trailers, but damn, that's gonna make me cry, because I was struggling quite a bit. Like, I had to at one point turn on keep inventory because I just died to everything. But I would like to go back and at least beat that, because we never even got to like any of the difficult bosses, or like the real bosses of the mod pack, which is kind of sad. Dragora, I hate autocorrect. Yeah, autocorrect makes auto wrong every time, more often. Auto incorrect. Hey, welcome in whoever that was that just jumped in from the post. Thank you very much for being here. It's known to be more difficult, I'm pretty sure. You'd probably find it on CurseForge, or many other places. Eat boobs over on YouTube. Ah, this is much better. You're not a fan of the old TikTok? Yeah, TikTok can be interesting sometimes. Like, if I don't interact with the TikTok chat, after like 4 hours, it'll completely shut off the stream, which is the dumbest thing. I don't understand how they thought that was a good idea. But yeah, that's why like yesterday we went to the moon and the stream just shut off. And I wasn't done streaming because it was inactive with the chat. Alright, we gotta get out of here. This is not good. Too many monsters. Oh shit. Actually, we'll be fine. Leave him down there. I kept spawning in deserts and dying to starvation and thirst, but Cyclops are so annoying and XP. Oh, it's painful to get XP, bro. The health system is so annoying, too. Yeah. Like, you need to have, like, a giant knowledge base of, like, everything. Like, there's mystical creatures that, like, heal you and stuff, too, that... Oh. You just need to play it for a really long time just to understand everything, just to have a chance, I feel like. So let me extend the chat. I keep missing everything. What's going on, SSS Dirk? Chicken. Yes. Chicken emoji, and then you fried the chicken. Yeah, your head and body start with 3 hearts. You have to get more HP, which is impossible early game. Well, it's not... I forgot how to get HP in that game. I don't think it was with bandages. I think it was with, like, levels and stuff, which is really, really hard. Nymphs are your lifeline. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, you always get domed by a skeleton in the head. And, yep, just instantly gone. I'm in a hotel, and I don't know why the Wi-Fi is making TikTok so laggy. All good. Well, if you're on a work trip, or if you're just on a vacation, hopefully it's all going well for you. Also, SSS Dirk, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you're having a great day. Very happy to have you here. If you enjoy the stream, hopefully you'll help us reach our goal of 300 followers. Explosive skeletons. No, do not need to exist. It's an item to get more HP, which is super late game. Oh. That's kind of rough. Alright. These compressed chests are such a beautiful thing. So we have 1.27k bauxite, which is actually good because that's all for titanium. Look at all those stacks of aluminum. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. So much easier than having to get alumina and all that other stuff. Damn, this is nice. Hi. Goodbye. When I finally get gear, get one tapped, and spawn in China across the world. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the fact that you spawn across the world all the time when you die is pretty gross. Because I don't think beds set yours... No, beds do set spawn, I thought. I don't remember. Half the time, though, like, you build a little base and then you get blown up. Did you make your own Wilson yet? I did not. Oh, right. Also, Hightail was canceled. I saw that. So what was the exact reason? Was it like a lack of funding? Did they not think people would be interested? Yeah, that was a big thing I saw in the Discord. People were talking about, like, Hightail's gone. And I saw Chippy posted a video of it. Announced 7 years ago just to be canceled. Life is comedy. Yeah, right? Kind of weird. Just like, okay, well, we're done with it. Sorry, guys. Could you imagine? Could you imagine like GTA 6 just is actually canceled? It's like, yeah, no, we don't like GTA 6. It's too violent. Isn't Notch making MC2? Supposedly he was supposed to be. I don't know if that's just a meme or if that's actually gonna happen or what. You had to sleep to set spawn. I had a mid-game world, the furthest I got in Dragora, then some flame event started with a blood moon. Oh shit, I think, okay, I don't think my stuff got blown up, but not good. Be careful. And my base, and then destroyed my base and jailed the Cyclops. That's annoying. I'm sorry to hear all that. Oh boy. One sec, let me pull up their quote. Okay, thank you. After years of pushing forward, adapting, and exploring every possible path, it became clear we couldn't bring Hightail to life in a way that truly delivered on its promise. So develop it that way then. Unless they can't afford it, or just they're not good enough to develop it that way. Like, that's just kind of funny, I don't know. Kind of strange. Poor Gerald, he will be missed. Poor Gerald indeed. F in the chat for Gerald. Hey, who is that subscribed? I assume it's gotta be Eat Boob. I didn't see. We gotta see, hold on. Spoonlord, whoever you are, Spoonlord, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. I don't know if you are new to the channel in general or if you came from TikTok. Either way, thank you. What's going on, Lex? Welcome to the stream. AKA, they took the pussy route because they overpromised and are afraid to underdeliver. I mean, like, that's the thing. You've been developing for 10 years. Granted, I don't know what it takes to develop a game like that and how big of a group of people were developing it. But you've been in development or talking about it for 10 years. And yeah, now you're just like, yeah, we can't do this. I agree with you, lad. That's the easy way out, saying that they can't do it. Like, come on, you're just gonna quit? That's kind of sad. I'm gonna play Lucky One Block because I have nothing else to do. Sounds good, Ref. I hope you have a good time with that. Lucky One Block. That's where it's just like Sky Block, but obviously the block in the middle that you spawn on is like a Lucky Block. Mr. Pepe, good evening. How you doing? I like how it's been over 90 degrees for like quite a while now, and I'm sitting here complaining at how fucking hot it is, and then lads over there like 110, 120 degrees during the day. I think I would literally probably die. So kudos to you, lad, for living in that. Fuck that, I could not. I hate when I find good structure in RL Craft Dragora and then get trapped. Oh, one-tapped before I can do anything. I'm gonna go re-download Dragora right now, actually. Well, I wish you the best of luck with that. GTA 6 has been in development since 2020, aka 5 years so far. Is that really when they said they first started development? I feel like that. I guess, because they were putting a lot of time and effort into GTA 6, or 5, I should say. Sure, it's Rockstar, but still. Hypixel plus Riot are like one of the biggest companies of all time. Plus Riot. Riot, you mean like Rockstar, right? Not Riot, or whatever you mean by Riot. Well, pretty tired. Haven't really slept in the past days, just existing after a breakup, and it just sucked all my energy away. How about you? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I've gone through my fair share of those, and it can be really, really hard. So I am sorry to hear that, and hopefully we can help cheer you up a little bit. I'm doing pretty good. Very warm, even though the AC is blasting. It's over 80 degrees in the apartment right now. Should have told my girlfriend to leave the AC on. Even if I have to pay for more AC, I'd rather have it be cool, because then if it's hot in the bedroom, I cannot sleep at all. Nope, it doesn't happen. I'm gonna rage quit after 1 hour, most likely. Well, either way, hopefully you have a good hour of playing. 91 Fahrenheit. Oh, that's not bad. I ain't even sweating anymore. Yeah, it was like maybe 95 or so, roughly, today. But wearing jeans and then like a work shirt gets fucking hot. Doing a bunch of work and stuff. Okay, neodymium. We're gonna go over there. Riot Games, the one behind League and Valorant. Ew. I don't play those. I'm sorry for whoever does. I will never play those. Unless for some reason, Joker's like, hey, do you want to play this? And like Porcupine and everyone else, maybe? Maybe. But most likely, I'm never touching those games. It will not be a joyful hour. I'm probably just gonna run around and pray I find a village. Yeah, you never know. This might be the run. You might find everything you're looking for. They were partners of Hypixel in making Hytale. Okay, that makes a bit more sense then. Bastnastite. Bastnastiite. What do you even use this for? CE, CFO. Don't know my chemicals or my periodic table, so I don't know what that is. Electrolyze. Cerium-rich mixture dust. Ooh, carbon, oxygen, and fluorine. Look at that. Okay. Monazite. What's going on, Bat? Welcome to the stream. Okay, so monazite's almost like a crystal. What do we use the monazite crystals for? Block of monazite. We don't care about that. I'm guessing the dust is what we want. Autoclave. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Rare earth and phosphate. Okay, so that's what we care about it for. Just those things. Jamie Lynn, welcome back. How are you? On the moon yet? Yes, we are on the moon. We made it to the moon yesterday in the live stream. So yeah, we're still on the moon trying to fill up all of our chests with all the beautiful stuff. Neodymium. Yeah, we need a lot of this for EV. Smelt it, neodymium 1-to-1. Hold on a second. Okay, 1 makes 2. I apologize for the dings. Okay, so we get neodymium there as well from cleaning the monazite. Bastnastite, neodymium, yeah baby! Keep it dirty, and we go on this side. Probably gonna go watch some RL Craft Dragora vids while I play at the bestest of times. Sounds good, we'll see you later. Tell everyone in the stream I hope they have a good day and have some good luck. Will do. Hopefully we'll see you soon, Priest. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bastnastite line, you process the crushed ore. I don't even know that was a line that you tried getting. Dude. Hey, Tooth Grinder, how you doing? Also, Coffee, how are you doing? You need to make a Wilson. Yes, I'll go make a volleyball real quick. Wilson! I don't think I've ever seen that movie, though. Like, the full entirety of it. Hey, WN, how are you today? other quest. Bastnasite? Or Bastnasite? Oh, Bastnasite, probably. Duh. Yeah, Bastnasite. Just sound like I'm special when I try to say all the names of all these ores. Hey, what's up? Not too much, just enjoying the old Gregtech now that we finally made it to the moon. Meh. Played some more Thunder battles. That was absolute shit show. I'm sorry to hear that. Mr. Pepe, I'm searching for a smaller group of people to play Gregtech New Horizons with me on the official server. How's that going? Why not make HV miners? So I did have a couple MV ones, but I didn't think I had a bunch of resources for that, although I don't think it really would have took a whole lot. That would have been the smart thing to do, but I really just wanted to make it to the moon yesterday, so I didn't do that. If I was smart and I was patient, I would have been able to have all those, but yeah, we do not, sadly. Hey Jack, welcome to the stream. A2 incoming, heck yeah. Finally, storage problems gonna be all resolved. So let's continue eating our axe. Let's see, neodymium, all that. Cassiterite. We don't really need tin, but copper would be nice. Ilmenite, chromite. Okay, so that's the other vein that we want. The ilmenite vein. I mean, 5 to 7 battles, my team got evaporated to non-existent. I'm sorry to hear that. Kind of sounds like us and Wildgate, me and Joker playing, and then all of a sudden, like, our teammates are really, really special, and they don't really do jack shit to help us out. Most of the time, not all the time. Dang it, I'm late again. All good, Max, no need to worry about it. How you doing today? Very happy to see you. Peaser, or Roberty, welcome to the stream. Groups on server. Well, no one really replied on whether I can come in or not. I'm sorry to hear that. I feel like it would be, I don't know, I guess, I don't know, I was gonna say, like, I feel like it would have been pretty easy to find people, but I guess there's, like, probably tight-knit groups, and then obviously they don't want a bunch of random people jumping in at the, who knows what stage of the game they're at. But I still feel like, yeah, it should be easy to find some groups of people that are, like, starting every now and then. Speaking of War Thunder, I haven't played that game in at least a year. If I remember right, my highest is an LEO2 PZ BTL, and I grinded out the mouse. Oh yeah, those are all, like, tanks, aren't they? Okay. Let's clean this up. Neodymium. Not even 3 stacks. Kinda sucks. But I mean, at least it turns into 2, so it's doubled, and then all the other processing. We're gonna have to get a different, what do you want to call it? Macerator, or better washer, and all that stuff, because we're gonna have so much stuff to process. I have a headache the whole day, so I can't say I'm good. Also had a huge thunderstorm and lost electricity a few times. Very fun. I was gonna say, there was like supposed to be a severe thunderstorm starting like half an hour ago, which it looked like it was going to, and then it just like fizzled out. And I was like, okay, we're gone. It rained like a couple big drops of rain, or maybe like some hail, when I first got out of my car to walk in, and then that was all of that. But yeah, hopefully you feel better soon. Are you also preparing Flatline for the IV circuits later on? No, because I don't really know what that takes yet. I want to figure it out on my own without copying someone else's design. Just to obviously test my smarts. Even if it's kind of a waste of time, I still think that's kind of the point, is if I can do something on my own, I really, really want to do it without having to look it up. Thunderstorm left you and went to me instead. Yeah, right? And took your power with it. If Russia and Japan and French Maine with fully researched Soviet tree in all top tiers. Oh, that you're still talking about the game. I'm like, huh? Alright, you guys can stop. Oh no. Could you imagine my chest full of my ores just instantly evaporates with everything in it? I would cry. I always had a mental breakdown because of brain-dead teammates. Yes, pleasant memories. Yep. Sometimes it's all you can do is just cry about it because everybody else just cannot get their shit together. And then it does make you really, really appreciate when you do get the good teammates. Like, holy shit, where have you guys spent my whole life? Do you think I should check on the game? Which game? There's one LCR recipe for Flatline, but it's still not much fun rather than making it. Still not much fun rather than making your own design. It's all good. The problem is I'm not either. Oh, you're talking about something else. Okay. Fabian! Hey Blaze, hey chat, how's everyone doing? Pretty good, thank you very much for asking. How are you? Another grind event. Alright, let's get out of this hole and climb up and do another one. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of stuff. Let me up. Oh damn it, I'm using the wrong block. Oh shit! I'm gonna die. We don't have any oxygen. What kind of map is this? So it's not a map, it's actually a mod pack called Gregtech New Horizons. And I might have a problem here. I might have a very big problem. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I could. Oh my gosh. Alright. Yes, let me out. And there's the oxygen. It's gone. I hope you have a fresh backup. I don't think I do. You know, I am just not that smart. time is it? 4:50. Okay. $4.50. 4:34. Okay, so actually that's 4:34. I don't know if that's like PC time or if it's like actual time. So it's 4:34. That was 20 minutes ago. I'm actually kind of mad. Because, like, I don't want to have to do this all the time. Like, I feel like it's obviously, like, cheesing. Also, welcome to the... Oh, I don't know if you're still here, that one idiot, but thank you very much for being here. Ah, yes, asthma on the moon. Well, we did figure out how quickly we die without oxygen. And now I learned my lesson. Just try, there's a solution, kinda. Yeah, we have to make another rocket ship go back. You need a lot of soulbound books. Yeah. $4.55, 4:30 was 20 minutes ago. Well, it's a good thing I'm not doing Iron Man mode. Or challenge. But it still makes me mad, because it shouldn't happen. But me just being dumb... Why don't you just make a Stargate and teleport there? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. My B. Or at least we have a backup, like, not too long ago. But 20 minutes of mining, that's a good amount of mining that basically we have to lose. The Roaring Knight, how you doing today? Sounds doable, right? There's something... Okay, every time... No, there's not going to be every time. We're not going to do this anymore. But I should make a punishment for myself every time that I do die. Or, like, I have to... Damn, I'm still here. Oh, no. Yeah, that makes me mad. Blaze, pay... attention to everything, please. You fucking idiot. Oh my gosh. Well, that sucks. Literally, that entire vein that we mined there. That didn't even happen. Wasting 20 minutes of mining is better than 200 hours of rocket crafting again. It is. I mean... It wouldn't really be 200 hours. I wouldn't... Well, there definitely wouldn't be 200 hours. With the stuff that we have now, but... It would be a long time before we even got back. Time to grind miners. Yeah, might... Next time before I go anywhere to do some mining in, like, any other planets or worlds, I'm making sure to bring at least, like, half a dozen. Yumiyamo, welcome to the stream. Definitely some monster repellators would help. But they would. I would agree with that. No, you fucker. Don't blow up my chest. I don't even know if those can get blown up, but still. At least the death waypoint is still there. As a reminder of skill issue. That's actually why it is still there. That's kind of funny. I didn't even realize that until you said it. Oh my gosh. Oops. Alright, well. It's fine there. If I would have been smart, and, well, even then, if I would have actually been better at mining my way into the wall when I was jumping out, or if I'd have had, like, a staircase, I might have survived. But, yeah, no, I kept getting hit by the skeletons, and then I wasn't mining into the wall. Ugh. Oxygen. Yeah, we're getting it now. I'll make sure to leave myself a staircase out this time. Blaze, watching you mine is hurting my OCD. Well, I was doing it nice and cleanly until I got mad about losing all my progress there. Alright, let's get rid of our waypoint. Just forget that ever happened. Even though we can't. The skeleton has an aim of my teammates in War Thunder. Not too good, huh? Sorry to hear about your teammates. You know what would be really cool, though? Someday, if we had, like, enough people to, like, do big battles or, like, matches of just viewers playing Fortnite together or, like, Call of Duty or something like that. So we did bauxite. Okay. I think it's the monazite we still have to get yet. Mafioso, welcome back. How are you? So quiet now. What the music? Why do you turn off on me? I didn't tell you to stop playing. Alright, we're good there. Jump on out of here. Perfect. War Thunder Hide and Seek was pretty fun with friends on the Carapations map. We always hid in the tower next to the A point with the I3/33C. Funny enough, literally my previous War Thunder session was completely opposite of today. That's the funny thing that happens like with those types of games is like you never get always one thing. It's usually like, okay, one day's good, one day's bad. One day's good, one day's bad. One day is absolutely horrible, yeah. It makes you never want to play again, it's so bad. Hey Dill, what's going on? Genuine truth. Hey, thank you very much whoever that was that just subscribed over on YouTube. 20 people in the stream. Thank you very much, everyone. El Said Ahmed, welcome to the stream. That was Jenko Ku. Thank you very much for the subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. How is it 5 o'clock already? Damn. Time flies when you're mining the moon. I'll say that much. Also, why? Music. Please play louder. It's a new song, that's why. Floating Trees, brought to you by C418. L. Luffy, hello, welcome to the stream. Have you ever heard of the phrase, feed the snail? I can't say that I have. What does that mean? Feed the snail. Finding Bastnasite, Monazite, and Neodymium. How? Why do you spawn in here? You guys are goofy. I tried making a smaller room, literally, to avoid that, but I think this room is over, what, the 28 block wide spawn limit? You bastards. Not even 2 stacks of neodymium yet. Hey, Oski Flo, how are ya? Snail, it's the... Wait, it's the War Thunder Devs. Entertainment? I don't even know what that means. Hello again, I'm back. I'm good. How's it going for you? Not too bad. Although, I had another mistake earlier, which kind of made me really... I say mad, like, I'm not going to be, like, sweary mad. Like, oh, son of a bitch, I absolutely fucking hate this. But it makes me, like, mad / upset with myself that I have to... Basically, I died because I ran out of oxygen. And my only options were to reload a backup, which sucks because it was my fault for being dumb. Same thing with yesterday and my rocket explosion. Or I could have just spent another 20 to 40 hours probably just to make another rocket. And obviously, as you can see, we are back on the moon, so we did the first thing. It's okay, we are in the same boat today. Feeding means buying in-game currency or premium days / tanks. That's gross. Never would I ever. I don't think I've ever made any, like... in-game purchases with my own money. I don't think I ever have on any game, which I'm actually kind of proud of that. I will say there's things that have been tempting. I'm like, it's not worth it. Don't give in. Would have done that too. It actually happened once to me and my team on our server. Yeah. I mean, if I was truly doing like an Iron Man run or something, then obviously I wouldn't do it. But like I was talking with Roy yesterday, it feels like cheating. But I do know that plenty of Gregtech players do it. Especially when they have machines that explode. Although that was one thing. I did have one of my air purifiers explode because of me being stupid. And I did rebuild that. All by hand, once again, using all my resources. So I'm happy that I took responsibility for that. I'm really deciphering on whether I'm playing War Thunder or not. Don't want to sell my soul again. I don't know. I don't know if War Thunder's worth it. Almost 3 stacks of neodymium. Not a lot. Cigarette at last. Welcome back. In one battle I did 7 kills and fought almost alone against a freaking half of a team. But I jinxed myself at some point. I could avoid it, but it was what it was. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Graham. Wait, there's in-app purchases for a Minecraft mod pack. That's insane. Or am I misunderstanding? No. Yeah, you are misunderstanding a little bit. Could you imagine, though? Like, oh, yeah, you want, 10 stacks of aluminum? Just pay $30. Or something stupid like that. That, I could not imagine. And there would be people that would do it, too, which is kind of crazy. So at that point, why wouldn't you just go into creative and give it to yourself for free? Unless, like, that wasn't a possibility. But yeah, no, they're just talking about some other games and stuff. But how are you doing today, Cigarette? Also, Graham, how are you doing? Okay, so that is actually as low as we want to mine. Pubert, welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, one of our members once decided to connect our water and steam pipes, and it mangled to get into a steam turbine and blew up all of our progress. So we banned them from touching pipes for the time being. And we eventually said, yeah, sure, you can do pipes now. That would make, yeah, honestly, like if you didn't have any backups, or if you were playing in a way where you didn't allow backups, that would make me pretty mad. I would be definitely upset, but at least you have a group of people, so... Well, I guess I can't say that, because if you have a group of people, it's more likely that more stuff would just blown up in the process, so it's still going to take you a long time to get everything back. I understand. I'm good, thanks. Installing Minecraft Eternal 2 currently. Can't say I've heard of that mod pack. What's that mod pack about? Glad that you're doing well, though. Pepe... Oh, you're still talking about War Thunder. How are you? I'm doing pretty good too, thank you very much for asking. Just trying to get a little bit of mining done before, well, now that I'm home from work for today. And I'm hoping that between this stream and then the next one, we'll have one of our compressed chests and more filled with basically every ore that we might need in the next, I don't know, tiers? A couple tiers? 1, 2 tiers? Probably only like one tier that's going to last, but we'll see. Or at least it gets us a good amount of time before having to come back to the moon. Come on. Oh, you silly goose. Okay, one more block. Hey, Faith and Fire. About 20 minutes. What's about 20 minutes? There we go. Finally made it back out. And we didn't die of oxygen, or just suffocation. Not a joke, by the way. Mainly arcade player. Oh, you're still talking about that. Okay. Lots of assembly required. Yeah, just to build everything back. But that is a nice thing. Like, you have a group of people, it's like, okay, 2 or 3 people, you guys just go mining. Maybe another couple people start crafting up some of the machines. And then, I don't know, eventually, if everybody's, like, talented enough to start building, like, your own machines or, like, different lines and stuff, that would be really, really cool to have a group of people to play Gregtech New Horizons with. It's the sequel to the Minecraft Eternal. Very big mod pack back in the day with quests and magic and tech. Kind of sounds like Gregtech a little bit. What mod pack are you playing here? So this is Gregtech New Horizons. It's got tech, it's got magic, it's got a whole lot of everything. Although it is a very, very long mod pack. Let me turn down the music, by the way. Yanni and... I forgot, so I saw somebody else jump in. Welcome into the stream. Alright, music. Turn down. So, there is plenty of tiers. We are only in tier 3, technically, HV. And then, obviously... Oh yeah, there's bees that we can mess around with. A whole bunch of other stuff. Obviously, space, magic. But this mod pack takes roughly 8,000 hours to complete. And we're only, like, 300 and... something in. Hold on, let me see. 358. Let's see how long the ore will last. All jokes aside, oh, that's what you were saying about 20 minutes. Yeah, right. All jokes aside, the ores are a huge jump in stuff you can do. Lots of fun ahead. I am very excited for it. I've heard of Gregtech New Horizons. Terrifying stuff. It is a little bit terrifying with how much stuff it actually has and how technical it can be. It's pretty fun though, and the quest book does a really good job, I don't know, in my opinion, of explaining everything. I do have a video series going on my YouTube channel right now, as well as obviously my live stream since I'm mainly a YouTuber. But those videos are probably 250 hours of gameplay behind, which is kind of sad. I just try to do a lot of streaming when I can, and then when I'm not working my real job, I'll go through and that's when I go and make the videos, I edit them up and everything. So yeah, if you're ever interested, feel free. Same channel name, profile picture, all that good stuff. But I wish you the best of luck with your mod pack. There we go. All of our oxygen once again. Right. So get that guy back on. Take all these beautiful rocks. Damn, that chest is full. Good to know. I'll have a look, thank you. Yeah, not a problem. Okay, oxygen's all full. Take this guy back. You. Okay, we want. Okay, move chat again. Could move it a little higher. A little bit lower. Perfect. So yeah, let's go and grab the ilmenite vein. That one's way down there. Hey G-Fug, how you doing? I forgot. Faith and Fire, how far did you make it into Gregtech New Horizons? Like, how much knowledge do you have on the game? Like, how many tiers of knowledge do you have? Okay, let me see. Currently in LUV. The server might be getting a reset though. Oh no. Why would they? So yeah, why are they getting reset? Do they have like a timer, like every year they reset at a certain point? Or is it just because, like, I don't know, server's getting laggy because there's so much stuff in it? What's going on, Spiritual? How you doing? Wait, are you still mining manually? Yeah, I brought a miner with, but what is it? It's just like a basic one. I know, I am wasting a lot of time doing this all manually. I know, I am silly, goofy, dumb for doing all this by hand, but yeah. I don't think I brought... What? Oh no. Oh no. Where's my backpack? Chat. Where's my backpack? It's not in here. It's like the adventure backpack. I see. Don't worry, it's only time. You are wasting yet, not resources. Yeah. Resources I'm not worried about. We're still getting all the resources. Also, somebody said that this wouldn't work. Seems the glider doesn't work. Perhaps the atmosphere is too thin. Okay, so it doesn't work. Alright. But he's just like suffocating underground. Exactly. Alright. Come on now. Honestly, don't know where my backpack could be. Unfortunately, 2.7 fixed gliders on planets with no atmosphere. I mean, it's fair. It makes sense. Alright, so that's good. I have no backpack. Yeah, no backpack. Where could it possibly be? Could it be glitched because I died and then I brought in a backup? Ah, yes. I will say what you want me to say, but I will only say it once. Say skibbity toilet. What's going on, 12? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Oh no. Chat. We need our we need the backpack. And take a wild guess why we need the backpack. Just take a guess at what was in the backpack that we need. W. Thank you very much for the roses. I greatly appreciate it. Oh my gosh, but we might be cooked here. Where is the backpack? The rocket? Yes, the rocket is gone. Middle backpack. Unfortunately, that was my only coin, but oh well. Well, either way, I'm very thankful that you gave us your only coin. I greatly appreciate it, 12. How you doing, though, today? You doing good? Right. So that was the middle backpack. It's not here. It's not here. Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there. It's not in these. It's not in these. Let me move my chat just in case. Wouldn't that be something? Because I relaunched a backup, which doesn't make any sense because the backup should have the backpack on me. Looks like you'll have to rebuild the whole infrastructure on the moon. Yeah, or I'll just go back and rebuild the rocket on my other save. One of the two. Literally, what the hell? It's in the chest. It is in a chest for sure. Is it though? I don't know. I didn't see it, and it doesn't pop up when I press T. Oh my gosh. Shift F. No backpack. Yeah, I never took it off to where, like, if I went in the backup that it should be gone. What's going on, Evil? How you doing? So, here's all my ores. There's nothing there. Here's all my other stuff. Nothing here. Nothing here. Nothing there. Not in there. Not in there. Not in there. Not in there. Good. Very good. But how? How and why? Oh my gosh. Maybe it's just the game telling me to rebuild the rocket by hand. Bobble slot, maybe. What's going on, Jordan? Welcome to the stream. I just don't... I don't think it is. Equipment. So here's all this. Not in any of that. 37 hearts, damn. Not in the baubles. Shift F, it's not on. It's not in this inventory. Pure torture spawn campers on the first match. Double click on the NEI search for easier finding. Right here, double click. That's how you're supposed to double click? It doesn't show anything there. And there's like, I would have never taken it off either. And there's no way to like take it off without manually pulling it out of that slot, I don't think. Oh boy. Who wants to build another rocket? Look at that rocket, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. The fact that the rockets look a lot cooler is amazing. I love it. On the text bar, highlight it. Nothing here. Nope. 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 I mean, I guess we'll go over here just in case. Could you imagine there was a mob that stole it off my back? Just load it back up. Just load it back up again. Alright, hold on. We'll see. Save and quit. So this is the one that we just played, 527. This is the one where he died. Old. 622. Oh, I can't pull that original backup out. 622, 1032. Oh wait, here's all the backups. 434. So let's restore this one again just to see. Otherwise, if that doesn't have it, we'll have to go back to 335, basically when the stream started. The game auto-saves backups. Yeah. So the thing was, we went to this backup already. 434. Play. Could you imagine I don't have a backpack? It doesn't have a backpack. Where is it? Chat. I reloaded the backup and it doesn't have a backpack. That's what I get for keeping the rocket in my backpack, thinking that it was gonna be safer than the asteroids or the meteorites. So, you know what we might actually just have to do? Unless you change it, it should save every 30 minutes. Anyhow, I did a look at the VOD. You never looked at the backpack after reloading. Try one further back. Yeah, we'll try one further back. So save and quit. This one, old, 6:23, 5:30 p.m. So we're going to delete that one. Oh, shit. Wait. Let's play this one once. Play it. I may have screwed myself at loading a backup from that. The easy way. Can it be in a toolbox? Maybe. We'll try that out. So this is the one where we were just mining. No. Not in there. What the hell? There's my backpack. It literally... Okay, so... Interesting. It was glitched out. Because that's the one we just did. 5:30. Because this is where we died yesterday. This is where we died today. And this is the one that we just made a backup from beforehand. I think when you died and reloaded the save, the backpack did not get carried across. Yeah, until we came back into the world. So at least reloading the world fixed that. Dang. Way to give me a heart attack. Gonna have to rebuild the rocket right away. Thank you very much for the help, everybody. Also, I wanted to say welcome in everyone into the stream that I didn't get to welcome already. Alright, so what are we worried about here? Gotta go get some ilmenite. Future reference, there is no mob that steals backpacks. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I didn't think there was, but I'm like, is the moon special in any certain way where something could do that? Because that would suck. Quartz. Barite or barite. Okay. What's going on, Alex? Welcome to the stream. Hey, better than what I did. I glitched out and died at the rocket's max height. I had to have someone else fly around and look for a grave at the max height. Jeez. Well, I mean, you would have had... What do you want to call it? Like a waypoint, though, right? Like your death waypoint, unless you had that turned off. That would suck, too, trying to find a grave up in space, literally. Nope, it spawned my grave in the wrong dimension as well, so the waypoint glitched. That's pretty bad. Oh boy. Okay, did I really leave my chest? Okay, we might not have much longer for the stream. So my girlfriend just got home, probably gonna have some dinner soon. What an eventful day. Oh yeah, look at it, we almost died again. It's a good thing we didn't have our chest with us. But yeah. That's actually, I am really disappointed at myself for letting myself suffocate. Alright, so if you look at our quests... Yeah, titanium, look at that. Getting the most out of your bauxite. If processed correctly, you can get a lot more gallium out of your bauxite compared to just using the thermal centrifuge. You will also get a large amount of rutile and alumina. First, make some bauxite slurry. Oh, uses. Bauxite slurry, so obviously got to heat it. CO2 gas, heated bauxite slurry. Okay, so there we go. See the alumina, Sodium carbonate, bauxite slag, and calcite dust. Sluice juice. Okay, so it's not that method. Sluice sand dust. Iron, neodymium, chrome. So it's not that. Bauxite slag. Oh, there we go. So the bauxite slag guarantees a rutile and gallium 30%. That's nice. Really, really nice. And 80% chance for iron too. Why not make an oxygen room with leaves and stuff? Or tier 2 oxygen tanks? I don't even, well, I probably could craft tier 2 oxygen tanks. Maybe. I don't even know if that is a possibility yet. We'll see. Ilmenite. So we need chromite. Chromite's the only thing we need. But, like I was saying yesterday, I was kind of in a hurry to get here. And literally I wouldn't have a problem if I would be a lot smarter and more attentive to my stats. And, like, say if I actually took the stuff back with me. But it is what it is. I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm gonna get into the hole here, and then we're gonna pause real quick. It's the rite of passage to die in a dumb way on the moon. That's exactly true. Oh my gosh, just like that. Alright, I'll be right back. 1 second, chat. Alright, chat. I'm back. Logo. Oh, wait. It's not a server. My heart. Yeah, no, you're good. I'm not gonna die. We're not that unlucky. But yeah, pretty much gonna be ending the stream here, just because I'm gonna go have some dinner and everything. I wish I wouldn't have been so dumb, because if we wouldn't have had our problems earlier, we probably would have had... Well, I guess we probably wouldn't have all full chests of ore, because, I mean, we're not even halfway full with this one. We'd be a lot closer to being done mining and going home. The lost backpack got so serious that I lost my internet for a bit. How did the situation turn out when I wasn't here? So, I got really lucky, and I tried going back to reload the world back to the same point where we reloaded before, and it didn't work. So, I was like, okay, whatever. And then I deleted that save because I knew that it wasn't gonna work. Which I got scared because then none of the other saves allowed me to go into the backups folder to pull up a new backup. So I said, screw it. I jumped back into the one where I did the mining the second time after my death, and after reloading the save, I guess it refreshed everything, and then I was able to go into my backpack again. So I got really, really, really lucky that it just re-popped up. Otherwise, I was going to have two choices. I was either going to have to continue on the moon and then build a rocket to go back home, or I was going to have to build a rocket back at base and then come back here, which is probably what I would have done. But yeah, I got really, really lucky. But, yeah, I do apologize, the stream was a little bit shorter today. Funny enough, I was supposed to get done with work like an hour, hour and a half earlier than we did, but of course the people we were working with like, oh yeah, one more thing, and then we ended up staying later. So, oh well, a little bit of extra money and all that stuff. But hopefully we'll have roughly the same amount of time, if not more, tomorrow. We'll try and do another stream, finish up our mining, and then hopefully head back home. I want to say thank you very much for all the support, everybody jumping in with us today. I greatly appreciate it. We'll see you all next time.